Phoenix of Ash is the way to go here. Nice. Swing for 2. What a play. What a play. We will exile you. Exiling you. Bye-bye. Alright, give me a Croxa. Give me a Croxa. Let's go! Yeah! Alright. Croxa coming down. Take 3 to the dome. They're dead even if they had 3 more life. But we'll go ahead and just escape it. You will have to see it! How's it going, y'all? Titan Smash MTG, and today we're back with some more MTGA standard action. Today we have a Jund Zach list from my buddy Mythic Matt. This list, I say it's Jund, it's mostly Rakdos. The only green in the deck here, in the main deck at least, is Blex Vesting Pest. This is the 3 mana 3/2. Other pests, bats, insects, snakes, and spiders you control get +1/+1. Whenever Blex Vesting Pest dies, you gain 4 life. But we're not even playing it for this mostly. We're actually playing it mostly for the backside here, which is Search for Blex. Blex! 4 mana sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put any number of them into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. You lose 3 life for each card put into your hand this way. Awesome card. Very good way just to find the exact damage you need, and paying 3 life for these isn't all that bad. However, if you're playing against aggressive decks, sometimes you really can't do this because you can't afford to drop your life total too low. But you know, this is the only green we have in the main deck here for the Blex. Otherwise, there are some sideboard cards that cloak this. It helps you cast Pest Summoning as well. I'm curious to see if this is actually worth it or not. I feel like just maybe straight up Rakdos is probably a better way to go, but we're going to try this out. Otherwise, this is the new Rakdos sack. We have the Learn package going on with iWitch, Hunt for Specimens. And honestly, from what little I played with this in other decks, it's actually pretty good. So you can use iWitch and Hunt for Specimens. We have all these little 1 mana token things that we can generate. So we can go and we can get stuff like Necrotic Fuse, which has been really good. 3 mana sorcery is an additional cast a cost of spell, exile a creature you control, exile a target creature or planeswalkers. So there's sometimes we have 4 mana, you can claim the Firstborn, steal the opponent's creature, and then exile it with Necrotic Fumes to exile another one of the creatures, and it's just such a big blowout on their side that feels really nice. This deck should be really good against, you know, any kind of creature-based matchups here. Can struggle against other ones, I'm sure, but I want to try this out and see how it goes. Getting to play some Exus. We're not even really playing Exus, though. We're playing Awaken the Blood Avatar here. Huge spell in these kind of decks, one that I'm excited to try out. So, is the Green Splash worth it? We will take it in there and see how it goes. So, enough yapping. Take this in there, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game against Zachary Kine. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but Zach is a Rivals member, I think. Heck of a first game to get started off with this deck on the ladder here. This opening hand's fine, though. Turn 2, Croxa. Maybe turn 3, we can do some stuff with Exus here. Let's just see how this goes, but yeah. Zach, very good player here, so curious to see how this one goes. Alright, so we got some snow covered, so I'm assuming this is mono white. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to sack this with yet, but this next turn, I can Croxa here. Next turn, claim the Firstborn, plumb the Forbidden to sack, draw some cards. This should be pretty good. Zach discards a land, so 3 damage secured. Luminarch is annoying. Ooh, another claim. That's pretty good, too. I could get real greedy and wait till the next turn. Steal both of these creatures. I don't think so. I could possibly do something like claim the Firstborn and maybe the backside of Exus here this next turn. I think Luminarch Aspirate, even though it's a 3/2 over there, is still more important. So let's go ahead, swing for 2, and then we will plumb the Forbidden. Swing 1, or sack 1. We'll take 2 damage here, but drawing 2 cards, well worth it. Okay, not too bad. See what we want to do this next turn. Bastion's good. This may be a matchup where we have to play the actual Blex side rather than the backside of this. Just because they do so much damage to it, we can't really afford to be doing the backside. Yikes. Okay, really need to find a sack outlet here. That'll do. That'll do, pig. I think we want the green source here. So let's go ahead, claim the Firstborn. Swing-a-ding-ding. 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 Hit you for 5 now. And then we will sacrifice this Blowout City. Alright, get some more lands here. So we'll still be able to cast Croxa next turn if we actually have. I guess we need 1 more card in the graveyard. A Naked Skyclave Apparition. You love to see that. Alright, how we want to do this? So, can't do Croxy yet. We can do this. I think I'm just kind of set up to block and then Village Rites, probably. Well, I guess I can't even block if they just equip there. But still, if that's the whole turn, we're taking 4. Not a huge deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this next turn I can actually do the excess backside, which is sweet. So let's go ahead, play this a red source. You only need the 1 green source on here. Again, not even sure if that's worth it. So let's sack 1 here. Thank you, human token. The drain. Now they have to sack their Skyclave. We swing for 6 here, get them down to 3. Love to see it. So now they got to kill this, or else they just lose. Skyclave can't even hit this thing, so I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, Skyclave can hit our Bastion, but that doesn't do it. So unless they have some way to, yeah, that's game. That 3/6 body being very important here. So let's just swing, get the kill on the death trigger. Let's go. Taking down the rivals member game 1. You love to see it. So we don't really do a lot of sideboarding with this deck because all the lessons need to stay in the sideboard. That's like where their place is. Vortex isn't good. I mean, we don't want to move any of these. I guess a Crow and War is probably good here. A Crow and War is kind of awkward too because the Skyclave can hit it. But I still think it's probably worth it to put that in here, right? Let's put those in. What don't we want? We could maybe have another Croak up. I don't think it's especially fantastic here. Cloithus really doesn't do anything and gets hit by Skyclave. The Bastions I'm going to take out just because, again, that's a big Skyclave target. And it doesn't really affect the board when they can just fly over you. So let's go with this. So game number 2 here against Zach. See if we can take him down. Alright, this hand... This is actually okay. This is fine. Kazul's Fury, this deck can be pretty fun if we steal their creature and then fling it at them. Selfless Savior, a bit annoying, but Selfless Savior, honestly, not that great these matchups. Because we're not really killing a bunch of the creatures, more so that we're stealing them and sacking them, so... Yeah, Luminarch coming down. Season Hallowed Blades. So they have a hard board to deal with right now. It's a land. Here, I think we just play Forbidden Friendship. And I'm probably just going to hold back on both of these. We're not really in a position to race right now. Okay, we get it. You play indestructible things. Alright, Zach. Jesus. Zach over here just... One drop. Just curving out like a beast. This doesn't feel especially great right now. I can Kazul's Fury, but they can respond to it. I think we're just going to get ran over this game. I don't see much hope for this one, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we get it, Zach. You're really good at this game. Which he is. That's not solid. The dude's great. A great Magic player. Yeah, Flying, Luminarch Aspirant, Indestructible Hallowed Blade, and then 2 Selfless Saviors. That's fine. I have a Dinosaur. I could plum here, but I guess that's what we'll probably want to do. But even like taking the damage is kind of spooky. Okay, ow, another land. Serrated Scorpion ain't doing much here. Okay, it's not the worst. So we can just a Crow in War. Bad news is they can just re-equip Hallowed Blade here. Let's see here. If I take... Meh. We got to do this. Like, I think this is the line. But this stays tapped. They hit us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But from there, maybe we can actually... We got a chance. It's not a good chance, but we got a chance. Pump up the Aspirant, which is good. If I have a land here... Oh my god. 6, 7, 8. Woe Strider doesn't do much here. So next up, I guess we want to just put some blockers down. 5 mana. I think the line here is to play Eye Witch, play Scorpion, and then hold up Kazul's Fury. Because right now our stuff can... Maybe I want to play this too, but I think we just wait. Again, we're not really in a position to swing here, especially if they have another land for Faceless Haven. And... yeah, we'll just put this on the Scorpion in case they have a Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, so they can't attack with Faceless Haven now. No longer flying here, so I think now is the time that we sack this. It's gonna be rough. Let's try to hit this Hallow Blade. I mean, I think we're just dead here either way, right? That is the play. So now we can chomp. We're going to go to 2 here. We will learn. What are we learning, though? I think it's got to be Necrotic Fumes, right? Alright. It's a card. Man, I really wish that I could destroy an artifact with the Necrotic Fumes too, because claiming it and then sacking it here would be super nice. Sack here first. I'm going to sack that anyways. This allows us to still play Woe Strider, or we're going to sack the... actually, that's probably just greedy, right? Sack this. Sack the goat. You saying there's a chance? It's 2 moles sitting on the battlefield here now. We can trade with a Faceless Haven. Oh my god. Okay. That's pretty good. I hates it. Dobby hates it. So I think I've actually maybe have to sack the Scorpion just to find a way to kill that, because if we don't, we're just relying on the top deck. So let's drain a little bit, get our life total a bit insulated. That's not it. Alright, so Woe Strider gone. That keeps us alive. That keeps us alive. So what do we want to do here? We're dead to... So they activate Faceless Haven, we chump, go to 2. Probably just dead here. It's a really good draw. That seems a little odd. Okay. Man. No! We were actually in a really good spot, and we draw another claim. We were in such a good spot. We would have been able to claim the Firstborn. So, Archon says opponents can only cast... Or no, it's everybody, isn't it? Well, we'll just do this just for the giggles. Unfortunate, because we could have done this. Then we could have exiled. I guess we were still just dead either way, though. Yeah. Nothing we could have done there. Hey, game Zach. So game 3, do we want to change anything? I don't think so. Let's run it back at him. Alright. Game number 3 against Zach Klein. Zachary Kine. I feel bad for not knowing how to pronounce it because he really is a fantastic player. This hand's good. Now the question is, do I want to play Blight Step or do I want to just get the Scorpion down? I think I actually just want to get the Scorpion down. I don't really have a turn 2 play to do, so I can play the Triumph pretty safely, I think. Okay, I say that as I draw a Croxa. Whoops. I ain't gonna be blocking that if I play Luminarch Aspirant and put counters on there anyway, so we'll go ahead and swing. Alright, untapped land would be sick. That is not an untapped land. Did I play this or did I play Kazul's Fury? If we draw a land, playing Fable Passage is better. If we whiff, then obviously Kazul's Fury. Let's play Croxa first. We're going to do that regardless. Croxa coming down. Let's see what he sacks here. What he discards. Land. This is hard. I think we just go the safe route here and play Kazul's Cliffs. But maybe if... No fear. No fear in this dojo. We're going to draw a land. And even if we don't, we still have Claim the Firstborn and Plum, which is still just good anyways, so... Luminarch number 2, annoying. Distributing the counters here, very smart. Again, Zach's a great Magic player. I think we just jump here. Preserve my life total as much as I can. Let's go ahead. Sacrifice this real quick, y'all. Grab us a red source. Untapped land would be nice. Let's go. Let's go. Play this on the black. Still, maybe just want to do this, though. This is kind of like a 2-for-1 special here. So swing for 3, and then we're just going to Kazul's Fury this. Try to hit the Luminarch Aspirant. Obviously, they'll save it. But still, this is a nice little 2-for-1, and now they're just stuck with the Luminarch Aspirant. And if they don't have another creature, they can just put counters on Luminarch Aspirant, or they can put a Sky Claim on it and we just steal it. Okay, can you quit playing Luminarch Aspirant? Stop! So I'll take the bigger of whichever one of these they have. No land here, but still getting one of these is fine. Even though it's tapped, I still think this is the way to go. We can for sure sacrifice it. Okay. So now it's a race. It's a race I think we can win, though. Bastion, not bad. I want to play Bastion, but we really can't right now because I've got to hold up Plum. So we'll swing for 5 here. This Eye Witch is never going to have enough counters on it to matter, so we just put the counters there. Okay. So we block, then double sack, draw 3 cards. Plum the Forbidden is a sweet, sweet Magic card. Bam. Again, we take 3 Witch Stinks. That's a land. That's a land. We can learn. We'll get a Necrotic Fumes, probably. Maybe Pest Summoning's just okay here, though. But I think... I'll take this. I'll see it. Okay. Luminarch will kill itself. Oh, I guess I can do pro-white here. That is not the right choice. Yeah. Well, it happens sometimes. Hey, beating a rival's member. Good first game here. Let's go ahead and play another. Game number 2 is against Assassin Jeff. On the draw again. His hand is Gasoline. Fireblade Charger. So we got a little bit of mono red. I would imagine this is probably a decent matchup for us too. As long as they don't overrun us too fast here. Happy to trade Eye Witch with a Fireblade Charger, that's for sure. Okay, Fervent Champ's annoying. I guess we take one. So this will actually be a really nice play this next turn, so we can claim the Firstborn on the Fireblade Charger. And then sack it, use that 1 damage to ping down the Fervent Champs. This is actually pretty sweet. And I think we go ahead and do this pre-combat. Hopefully they just have a Rimrock Knight, not a Frostbite. Dang it. Well, that happens. I'm assuming they target our Eye Witch. So in response, we'll sacrifice it to draw 2 cards. So again, I think we probably just go get... Maybe Pest Summoning is the way to go here against mono red, but I think Necrotic Fumes is the way to go. Okay. Dim's good cards. Dim's good magic cards. Phoenix of Ash. Another Bastion's fine here. So I guess we play Bastion this turn and pray we don't get Embercleave this next turn. Because if not, then we'll be able to claim Necrotic Fumes and do that play I was talking about in the intro, where you can just exile both creatures here, and that's really nice. Castle Embereth. Embereth! Excuse me. I choked myself on that one. Okay, well they only got 1 card in hand. Really need for it to not be another stomp or some kind of removal. So we'll take... We exile both these anyway, so I guess taking the Phoenix of Ash is the way to go here. Nice. Swing for 2. What a play. What a play. We will exile you. Exiling you. Bye-bye. Sweet. Now they can just start whooping us down if they have another snow-covered mountain or something like that with Faceless Haven. Okay. Or they can just play Bonecrusher Giant here. Also probably not a bad play. Okay, they are going with the Faceless Haven. Come on, man. Must be nice to have it all. That is a very good draw for them. That's 2 extra points of damage. Okay. No sack outlet here, though. It kind of sucks. Bastion will come here and hold the fort down. We really need a Plumb the Forbidden or Village Rise or something. These claims are nice, but if we don't have the sack outlets to go with them, then it's not good. Jesus Christ, opponent. Come on. Well, we got the drain for 2 at least. Alright, let's go ahead and thin this deck out a little bit and draw some gas. This deck only plays 21 lands, and I feel like we definitely don't miss out on lands on this. Okay, so that's a thing. Unfortunately, we can't really do much here with it. Man, the sack outlet would be so good here. So if I play Claim, we do get a blocker that gains life when it dies. So I think we can actually afford to target this Bone Crusher. But this is where a Plum or a Village Rise would have been so good. Another Faceless Haven. I think let's do this. Take 1. Which really, I mean, we gain 1 here and they take 2. Because we're starting to get them in that red zone of like, every of our creatures die and drains them for 2. So we gain 3 life here and they take 2. Now they'll go ahead and play that Bone Crusher. We're still in a bad spot here, but 9 all. Say another Claim the Firstborn would have been really nice. Actually, would that just be lethal? We'd get a 7. We'd swing for 7, get them down to 2, and then anything that blocks, yeah. Claim would have been a nice lethal draw here. Unfortunately, we're kind of just flooding out here at the end. So probably just dead. Yep. So I blocked the Faceless Haven. Come on, dude. Seriously? When you got all the answers, you got all the answers, I guess. What lucky top decks. Come on. It's another one where I guess we want the... I never like Clothis against Mono Red. I know some people do. It just feels too slow. Probably want some Crow and Warrior there, right? Crow and Warrior is just a good card. I'm going to cut out the Sedgemoor Witches here just because it dies to Stomp super easily. Maybe I should be cutting Wolf Strider instead, though, but having another blocker against Mono Red feels nice. I'm not sure how to do that one. So game number 2 here against Assassin Jeff. My name is Jeff. We need more than 0 lands. This is a hand. Again, you're seeing how that green mana is just kind of awkward here. Cool. So here... Awkward, awkward, awkward. I still think we just play this and play Forbidden Friendship. We don't attack because that's a nice little 2-for-1 for them if they block. And if they play something like a Rob of the Rich, I'll happily just trade both my tokens for it. Village Rites would be the best draw. Mountain, and again, they have the Fervent Champ on 2. Let's just double... This could punish us, but if they don't have a Frostbite, like, yeah, I'll trade a token for your Fervent Champ. That's cool. What'd I tell you about old Black's been awkward as AF here? Awkward as AF. That's not how this goes. Okay, well, we can get Woe Strider down, untap land this next turn. We can go Woe Strider into Claim and sack. Ooh, and especially with the Annex, it'd be really nice. I think I'm fine just trading here, right? They do get a Satyr token out of it, but at least it gets us out of the way. Untap land. F-word. Cursing and poop and such. Well, that sucks. Trials are great lands on turn 1. They are not as great of lands. Fuck, this is so annoying. So annoying. This will be hard now. Need a good draw here. Now we get the land. And again, the backside is what we're playing this card for, but I think in this situation we just want to go with, like, we can't not afford to search for Blex here. So we just gotta hope they don't have like a Scorching Dragonfire or anything, like, I guess Soul Seer possibly. I could have double claimed. Maybe that's the thing we do next turn if they play a good creature here. Don't cleave me, bro. I said don't. Do you cleave life after love? Do you ever cleave life after love? Alright, so we're still going to take 10 here. 7. Fireblade frickin' Charger. Okay, so... Anax is ours. How do I want to do this? Go to text. This is actually a mistake, right? I should have claimed the Woe Strider as well. Let's go ahead, Kazul's Fury. Get this out of here too. They can kill our Satyr token with it if they want to, or they can just ping us in the face because it can't block. Yeah, I think maybe I was supposed to play the Woe Strider there too. Alright, we're actually not in a terrible position. Let's hope their top decks aren't super good. They've only got 2 cards here. If they can play one more creature without haste, especially, and a quick cleave to it. I'm so ready for Bone Crusher Giant to be at a standard. So I guess they do that, then just play Bone Crusher. What do you do? Both games here, the opponent had that stomp exactly when they needed, and then from here, they get to get us down to 1 life. I don't think there's a way we're coming back from this, y'all. Wasn't planning on that one. Also, we bought him that Eye Witch, and we draw another one, so that's just great. There's nothing we can do here, right? If I had one more land, I could Woe Strider and claim the Firstborn and sack, and then maybe have a shot here. Unfortunately, we can't. Let's do some damage. Get him down to 10. Unfortunately, just not going to be good enough. Good game. Good game, Jeffrey. 1-1 here. Let's try one more. See if we can get a 2-1 finish this thing. Let's go. Game number 3 against Kieran. Little Unicorn from Monster Hunter. We'll take the play here. It's fine, right? Just fine. We'll lead on the Darkboard pathway because we definitely want to use that red source on too. I think let's get Eye Witch down for now. That way if they have some removal, we can draw some cards. Fury Calm. Well, if this is an Izzet list, then starting off with 3 creatures on turn 2 is pretty good. Game, hello. Swing for 2. Okay, Faceless Haven into what? Fortel. Okay. Here, I think we just hunt for specimens. I mean, maybe I want to do this and hold up Plum Forbidden. Swing for 3 here. And we'll just hold up Plum. I know this is probably a little bit of it. Maybe I'm supposed to just go all in here on this hunt for specimens. I doubt they're really playing like main deck board wipes here. Okay, they got a Lava Glide. Yeah, I probably should have played Hunt for Specimens. Swing for 4. The 1 power beatdown plan. Let's go. Maybe on a green here, just in case we draw Blex. So let's go ahead and hunt for specimens here. And if they counter, again, not a huge deal, really. Okay. Again, I think we're kind of priced into holding up Plum Forbidden now. They could just play like a Galazeth Prismari here, and that'd be a little bit awkward for us. So I could sack in response. Sack my eye witch to learn and then get necrotic fumes, but I think we just go up our day. Oh no, this was probably wrong. This seems a little bit better though. We can attack with all, and whatever they block with the Gallows Death, we village rights. Really? That's great. I'm glad you're doing that. Pest Summoning actually puts 2 bodies on the board, and against this board, this is actually maybe what we want to go with. Just go really wide here. Get him down to 8. God, we need a Bastion real bad. Could also hunt for specimens here. And this time grab necrotic fumes. Still holding up Plum Forbidden here. I don't know. I feel like I'm playing this a little bit awkward, to be honest. Maybe this is like kind of some bad lines I've taken here. One, two, three, four, five. That Foretell card could just be an Orange Epiphany, so we do need to get the gas on pretty quick here. Let's hope they don't have a Goldspan Dragon. Well, no, if it's gold, if they have the, they could just have the Orange Epiphany now because they have 6 mana. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. The defensive Goldspan Dragon, by the way. I've made a mistake on holding up this Plum this whole time. We've got 2 mana here. I think we have to go for this. Try to... I actually think, just so they have to sack that token, maybe we actually want to get rid of this Gallows Death Prismari instead. Could be wrong. The counter. They saw it coming, y'all. They seen it. Yeah, I think I kind of punted this one away. I think I've taken some lines here that I shouldn't have taken. I should have been more aggressive knowing they don't play sweepers. And just force them to have like way more creatures to deal with here. We're not out of it. A Bastion of Remembrance definitely can get us there. Attack here, I guess not. Don't extra turn me, bro. Okay. That's a card. Frostbite to play for turns, pretty good. Assuming they Frostbite or Eye Witch and might actually start swinging here. The one turn that I don't have Plum the Forbidden held up now. Imagine not swinging the Goldspan Dragon. We'll Chumparooskies here. Just because I feel like we need to learn. Okay, weird. What could they possibly have to not play Frostbite there? They know we have it, so there's no real reason to try to bait out stuff with the Pest Summoning. No, no. Sorry, wrong order. Goodbye, human. Attempt number 2. Okay. Prismari down. Brazy B. Here, I think we actually want to just plumb. I think I sacrificed both. Like, get in for 1 damage here with the Scorpion isn't very effective. So they're down to 6. Land. Land. Land! Really? Great draws. Alright, good deal. That's gas. 21 land deck, Plum Forbidden, let's draw 3 lands. And they have the double gold span. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Everything's fine. 2, 4, 6, 7. They can just Orange Epiphany here. This game's a scam. Again, I could have played this better, though. I think there were definitely some unoptimal lines that I took this game that have come to punish us. So, they probably have us dead if they have any piece of removal here. Okay. Ironically, they can't attack with their Faceless Havens yet because of their mana. That's scary. I feel like they've been very cautious here. Alright, so if we get a Kroxa off the top, then we can possibly kill them if their last card in hand isn't a... Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. I will sacrifice... I think we sack all 3 of these. Because then I can learn and grab something from the board. And if they just counter this, we're just dead anyways, so... That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Mascot exhibition here. And play it. Man. Just not our day. Just not our day. They finally get the other land they needed as well. So we can chump and then trade with the Faceless Haven. We're not dead yet. So I trade with the Faceless Haven here. For a... We block like this. We go to 3 here because the Brazen Bar can't block this. Kroxa's lethal. Alright, give me a Kroxa. Give me a Kroxa. Let's go! Yeah! Alright! Kroxa coming down. Take 3 to the dome. They're dead even if they have 3 more life, but we'll go ahead and just escape it. You will have to see it! RTX voice probably doesn't like that, but you will have to see it! Let's go! Let's go! Stealing the game from them. You love to see it. Alright. We still got our work cut out for us, though. So Chrome Wars once again come in. It's an easy spell to counter, which sucks. We have to. This is one like this match is really bad for us, by the way. Claim the Firstborn's about useless in this deck. We didn't see any stomps from them, I don't think. Gotta take out one more card because we're putting some duresses in. Let's see y'all. Run this at him, see how it goes. So game number 2 against Kieran. Yeah, we'll keep this. Okay. As I was saying with the mana at the beginning, how it could be awkward, we were facing down 2 crack counter pathways and have no untapped black mana. If we had the untapped black, going Serrated Scorpion into Forbidden Friendship, and then being able to do whatever else we want to do here would be so good. So, awkward mana is awkward. Hunt for Specimens is not a bad pickup either. Though, I think with him tapped out, we just want to put 2 bodies on the battlefield. So let's get these down. Swing for 1. Okay, so they're holding up what looks to be pretty obvious counter magic here. Again, this mana, I don't like the green in this deck. I think this just needs to be Rakdos. Because we can't double spell right now. Let's go ahead and swing for 2 first, see what they do. Okay. They could have sweepers, but I also don't want to fall into that trap of just holding everything up, and maybe it's what we do. Maybe, again, maybe I've been this a little bit too precautious, but now that it's sideboard games, they could just have like a Storm's Wrath here. Yeah, I would much rather draw 3 cards than just get burnt out. They could just Goldspan Dragon here if they're lucky. That's a card. I really need to guarantee that we hit lands here, so I'm actually going to sack both of these, draw 3 cards. Because an untapped land gives us the Crowan War. Okay, that's not untapped. There we go. Such more. Okay. Not bad pickups. Now, I'm going to go for a Crowan War here. I don't think they keep in negates against me. But crazier things have happened. Let's go for it, though. So we get this Crowan War down, start slapping them and making treasure tokens of our own, we'll be in a great spot. Brazen Bar, that's pretty annoying. And we have to discard, that's really good. Don't think we're playing the Scorpion anytime soon. That's frustrating. If we were able to get around with that one, getting able to attack with the dragon, and then hold up either Village Rice or just Hunt for Specimens right away, it'd be good. Oh, they didn't have... Sorry about that. They don't even have a 5th land, so that curve they had was just especially kind of lucky there. Let's go for it again. Don't counter me, bro. Like, this is a game we're probably losing anyway, but we have to go for this. You have to play not to lose it. We are keeping in Mystical Dispute against the Jund deck. Are you serious? Well, we might just die here. So play the Snow-Covered Island. Swing. Take us down to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're probably just dead, right? Because they just flash in. They're going to flash in Brazen Borrower. I'm at 7 in the air. So I need to try to get rid of this now. Fumes. We have to go for it. Like, if they counter it, We're basically dead. We're giving them another treasure token to counter with too. But we have to go for it. This is the only line we really have here. Yeah. I didn't need to see what's fucking Mystical Dispute. That card is getting us. Okay, so I think we just run this at him one more time. Let's go. Alright, last game of the day here is against Kieran. Let's see if we can go 2-1 with some Jund Sack. Let's go. Opening hand here. Ooh, this is nice. This is a real nice hand. We have mana to play. We have black sources. We have a Triumph on turn 1 and not turn 4. You'll love to see it. Okay. And with us having this excess, I think we actually do take Pest Summoning here. Turn 3, make 2 Pests. Turn 4, possibly do a huge blowout if they play their Galazeth. Swing for 1 first. Could also get Bastion down because it's a very important card. God, we got options. I actually got options here. I think with them not having Saw It Coming and money held up, like maybe they leave the gates in against us. Okay, they could also just Petty Theft this, which is annoying, but we still get the 1-1 out of it. Magma Opus. Alright, can you please just play Galazeth? So I can blow you out. Galazeth. 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 They didn't play. Galazeth. Okay. 4 mana to play with here. Maybe swing for 2 to start off with. Okay. I could Kroxa and then Plum in response. Why? Alright, well now I guess we're just holding up Plum the Forbidden. Countering a Kroxa is some serious, serious business over there. Alright, so they got 5 mana. Let's see if we got the gold span again. Kinda hope they do. Alright. This might get to be a big blowout here. We can't get disputed. We can't get Saw It Coming. They could have Negate. But again, Negate's like we play a lot of creatures. I don't think Negate's worth it. Okay, there's Sigi. So let's go ahead and sack both my creatures here. Bam, bam, bam. This resolves, then they lose their gold span, and we're swinging for 6 with a 3/6, which should be really hard. Ah! Test of Talents against Jund? Okay, this opponent is obviously way bigger brain than I am, because they are leaving some weird cards in that I don't think are good against us at all. Like Test of Talents, you bring that in against hard control, not against Jund Sack. But hey, it's working, it's twerking. I guess they know more than I do. Excuse me for not playing around Mystical Dispute and Test of Talents in my Jund Sack deck. Okay. Okay, so they got the Snarl. Alright, let's see what 2 mana spell they can screw us with this time. 15/15. I'm regretting not getting my Sedgeworm wishes down now, because going wide against them with this Bastion would have been really good. But I still think they played, like, I think I like the plays I chose here, but in hindsight now, it does look kind of bad. I don't need no stinking green. So play Pest Summoning, hold up Plum. You gonna counter this too? You rascal. Now this next turn, especially with these on board, if I can get down Sedgemoor Witch and then hold up Plum, every creature I sack will just make some more. And we actually gain life from it because of Bastion and the fact that they're pests. So, hoping they don't take extra turn here, obviously. That's as is the case with a lot of Magic. So we'll go to 11. I don't like that they're looking at that Foretell card. I don't like that. You put that away. You don't, oh, come on. Joby. That is 6 damage in the air. Okay. They're so low on cards, too. Now they can activate Faces Haven and just swing for a bunch. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana available. Oh, okay. It's just Magma Opus. Not a big deal, y'all. So I guess we plum here. I'm gonna sack 2. I know we'll take a little bit extra life this way, but we do gain life from this stuff too. We're screwed though. High Witch, Scorpion, Plump. We're down to 8. 4, 5, 6. We go to 2, and then if they just stomp us, we're dead. That'd be fine, honestly. Just kill me. Do they have it? Okay, they don't got it. Chrome War. Save me a Chrome War. Maybe we don't do that, though. Maybe we just need to get a bunch of creatures down here first. Let's just take a look at the deck list one more time. We need to make this Rakdos, that's for sure. One more time, let's go. Alright, y'all, so I actually tried to record even more after this, just to try to get another win with this. I ended up being 1-6 with this deck, so I don't think for me personally, Jund is where it's at. However, even though we were losing a bunch, there were so many games where it felt like we were either just one turn away from winning, or opponent just had the absolute best draws they could have to get us there. This deck just felt so close in a lot of places, so even though I went 1-6 with it, it didn't feel that bad. If anything, it makes me want to have even more, just try out Rakdos Sack. Because, man, there were so many games that I had to, like, mull 5 because I'm getting these opening hands of, like, a Forest and a Crag Crown Pathway or something like that, and you just can't keep it because there's no black mana. Or I would need another red source, and I just draw a green source instead. Like, just a lot of times with that third color really just hurt us way more than it should have. So, I think Rakdos Sack is actually the way to go with this. I'm going to take the green out of this deck and try something, but either way, it was a fun deck. We got to beat a Rivals member, so that's always super cool. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. We're probably going down to video every 3 days instead of every 2 days. Scale it back just a little bit. Obviously, most people on this channel enjoy Standard. Standard's not fun right now. I'm sorry. It's the same as it was this last season. I'm still trying it. Still trying to try some new decks out and break some spice here, but Historic's really cool if y'all like Historic. But that's all we got. Hope y'all enjoyed. Love y'all. Let's go.